Today we're going to go on an absolutely breathtaking journey to one of Germany's natural wonders, the Partnach Gorge. The gorge is located near the charming town of Garmisch in Bavaria. It's a must-see place for anyone who loves stunning landscapes and a bit of an exhilarating hike. Once in town, follow signs towards the Olympic Stadium. The Olympic Ski Stadium was used for the 1936 Winter Olympics, and there's free parking here. And it's also a neat place to walk around. There is a small entrance fee, but trust me, the views are worth every penny. This will get you in and out of the gorge, which is important. After purchasing your tickets, you'll begin on the beautiful hike up to the gorge. There are stunning views, and the buildings around here are just amazing. It really feels like you have stepped back in time in Bavaria. It had rained for several days prior to us coming to the gorge, so the water was really moving. It wasn't as crystal clear as some of the pictures, but it was no less impressive. We really enjoyed our hike up to the gorge. I got a ton of footage, but I know you're here to see the walkthrough of the gorge. On each end of the gorge, you will find a turnstile where you have to scan your ticket, and your ticket will allow you to go both directions through the gorge. It's really at this point that the adventure begins. Ooh, scary! The pathway through the gorge is fairly well maintained, but be prepared for some uneven surfaces, and just a warning, you will get wet. On the day we went, there weren't too many people, but if it is a busy day, be mindful of other hikers, as the path can get a little crowded, especially during peak seasons. The sheer scale of these rock walls is incredible, carved over thousands of years by relentless flow of the Partnach River. These towering cliffs create a truly awe-inspiring natural tunnel, and the sound of the water can truly be deafening. The gorge is famous for its towering rock walls, which can reach over 80 meters or 260 feet high. These waterfalls are truly awe-inspiring. Leave me a comment below and let me know some of your favorite hiking spots or waterfalls that you've been to. I'd love to hear about them. Every turn reveals a new stunning vista. It's really quite amazing, and I've never been to a place like this. I really enjoyed the way the light filtered through the narrow openings at the top, illuminating the water and the moss-covered rocks. It's like something out of a fantasy movie. Another piece of advice, if you're tall, be very mindful because these tunnels are pretty short and you have to bend over and make sure that you don't hit your head. I did hit mine a couple times. The walk through Partnach Gorge itself is approximately 700 meters, or about just under half a mile long. So if you're trying to plan the day, allot at least 20 to 30 minutes to go in each direction through the gorge. However, for me, it probably took much longer because I really wanted to get a lot of video of this epic hike. As you continue through the gorge, it gradually widens and you begin to see more daylight coming through the rocks. Gotta watch my head in here. And if you look closely at these walls, they're not just bare rock, they're lush and incredibly vibrant. You can see thick carpets of mosses in every shade of green and delicate ferns clinging to every crevice. One thing to note is that this is not a suitable path for strollers or wheelchairs due to some of the narrow passages and tunnels. Like I said before, it had rained for several days before our visit, and you can just feel the power of that river. In this section, you come upon a wooden bridge, which offers a fantastic vantage point of the river and the surrounding nature, but it really does take your breath away as you go across it. You also have to remind yourself that the Germans are known for their engineering, so it's probably pretty safe after all these years. Well, that was pretty awesome. Got a lot of video in there, and we're gonna head back through it. It's pretty amazing that all of this is here, and I'm glad we came down here. There's Joe. Hi, Joe. From here, you have a few options. You can continue hiking along the river, perhaps towards one of the nearby mountain huts for a break and some traditional Bavarian food, or you can turn back and experience the gorge from a different perspective. We opted to just explore along the river for a little while, going down some of the trails and just loving the views along this river.
Yeah, it looks like you can almost get down there.
Joe is really dedicated to the cause. To get a nice picture for Mom. It's really difficult for me to put into words just how truly magnificent and beautiful this place is. And I know I say this on a lot of my hiking videos, but this has to be one of the top places I've ever gone hiking and exploring before. After taking a break and doing some pictures, we decided it was time to head back through the gorge and see it from a different angle. Walking back through the gorge, you really notice new details that you didn't notice on the way forward. I was just starting to hit my head. I really appreciate you joining us on this hike. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel adventures. Please let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Partnach Gorge or what some of your favorite hikes are.